Hello, guys. This is Gilmar, the CEO of Lecture Verb, back again for the episode 2 walkthrough. As I promised, I would deliver. The last episode I mentioned, I would tell you a little bit more about myself, real briefly. Um, Graduated in 2009 at Ravensbourne College, now Ravensbourne University. Graduated in 2009, product designer with honors degree. From 2009 to 2010, I studied business. I've been studying business long before that, but more applying it to my product designs as I was a graduate. I wanted to get products out there into the market. And I started with handmade bespoke products, table light, floor light. Interior design was my favorite of the design disciplines when it comes to product designing and product making. And so, lighting design, I took that on real quickly as I was developing ideas from my university product design course. So by the time I graduated, I had already had three products ready to launch and was selling through bespoke handmade commissions. I was a part of the Copy Art Studios over in Greenwich, borderline Deptford, and part of the Head for Business, where I studied also business and applying it to my designs. Um, I focused on the Olympics with one of my table lights, and I made an Olympic torch table light design. Um, I also made a design that was inspired by the Burj Hotel in Dubai. Um, I went on to making a few more furniture designs, including a table and a chair. And then I went into the areas of engineering. I was doing engineering from before, but I focused more now with engineering as I was studying engineering and making a lot of prototypes through my university course. But since being out and being a graduate, I focused on improving my portfolio, and at the same time taking on another course, which was engineering, back at my local college, local council college, basically Lewisham College. And there, I also did a course in teaching because I wanted to also give back. I thought that in the future, if design does not work for me and I don't become a successful design entrepreneur, then I know that with the knowledge and skill that I do have, I can also apply that back into teaching. So I took on a teaching course, teaching assistance course. I started to do a lot of micro teach around the college, testing out different subjects. I did a little bit of music. I also teach music science and how to market music to a handful of students. I also produced my own music as well. Um, and then moving on, I wanted to put together everything that I kind of understood with product design and teaching into a formula, or a format, I should say, in which digital technology would be the face of that, and that would be the Lecture Verb app. So from the time of 2012, when I was doing teaching, that's when I came up with ideas of wanting to digitize or find a way in which I could utilize teaching as well as design, and share that, as well as allow students or users to get revision and be able to cross collaborate and share knowledge. So I was then on the path to studying the digital form of the app technology and app building, and just started to research a lot into the areas of education, open university, and applied courses that people would do that is non-academic, and how to write courses and then apply them into a learning pattern or learning scheme. So all of that knowledge is now focused into lecture verb. And so lecture verb now is where my focus is at, as a product designer, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, and going forward and opening up a wide avenue that is, I could say, a market that I've known for a while, but getting used to as I go along with this product that I'm developing. So here we go. Check it out. And welcome back to Lecture Verb Walkthrough episode 2. We're just going to recap over what we went through the last time real quickly. And that's just simply just going over a few of the screens that we went through before. So we want to kind of explain a little bit more about, like registration, creating a new account, entering your name, your email as and password, creating a password and confirming your password, and from there, just being able to make sure that you've got a login. We do have a email validation identifier. If you're like a student, we can identify your institution by your email. Usually your institution sets up an email for you as a student, and you can know exactly where that student is coming from, because the institution name is more or less linked with the email. Yeah, so we can recognize the email address and link the institution with the email, um, as well as more information that the student or the user would give us to give more validation. So linking the email address with the institution is very straightforward, and even more information can be given by the user to then better support them. So entering your name and details that you would want to register with is very simple. You will do so right here. Luckily for me, I've created a default user, and here it is, Jason West. I kind of thought of Kanye West, so I thought, okay, Jason West is pretty cool. But here we are. Yeah, shout out to Kanye West. Getting right into it. We're logging in. Again, we're going straight through. Um, registration is pretty straightforward. Now, once you've confirmed your details that you'd want to go with, whether your username that you want it to be, preferably your professional name, and your password. um, if you forget your password, you can obviously recover it. We have a button right here that allows you to recover that your password, just taking you straight back through security and being able to just getting that link directly sent to your email address. You can sign up via the social link, so social network, Facebook, Twitter, or your Gmail. You can use to actually log in and create an account with Lecture Verb. So we're logging in right now, and the home page, we kind of went through it last time a little bit quickly, and it was an introduction walkthrough just to bring us through registration. But here we are, home screen. The last time you saw the home screen, it was there was more updates, so updates were included. You might see some things that weren't there before, but here we are. We're at the home screen. The home screen is the home feed, in which all of your status feeds will come through if you create a new status, and your lectures will also be published directly into the home feed as well. Each home feed is individually unique, as to the person, to the user, and everything that is connected with the user is also linked. So, like friends are linked, statuses and publishments that are created from institutions um, are linked into your home feed. So it's not just what you publish as a user. You can also, be able to see your lectures here, being that the home screen, home feed, is the public space. So anything more or less connected to direct messaging, and we're going to go through that a little bit later, is not directly linked on home screen right here. On your home screen, home feed, news feed, you would notice that your lectures are in this format, and we've chosen to go with this in the case that we're inspired by various type of applications that are out there, and we want it to be in a social network type of orientation, in which users will understand the mobile aspect of how Facebook would look, and for us it will be more or less the same. I would just try to keep it as professional as possible with the home screen from what is being published in the home screen. Um, Here we're going through, and we can see that there's quite a lot of stuff on home screen. Quite a few things on the home screen here, as for Jason West, the default user that I've created to emulate and demonstrate the walkthrough. Um, so there's lectures from universities and colleges that you probably might have seen or known before. Um, Lectures that are from Greenwich University, uh, anthropology lecture from South Bank University. South Bank's quite big for anthropology. Um, Growth engineering lecture from Ravensbourne University. And that was something that I thought I would take part in as well. That's my home university that I've graduated from, Ravensbourne. Officially Ravensbourne University now. It was Ravensbourne College before. Um, Newham College is another one as well as a good prospects that we're getting into, wanting to get involved with Newham College. I know a few lecturers and tutors from Newham College. Over here we have the recent activities. And recent activities is very important because it allows you to track your history, and that's very important when it comes down to um, going back over lectures or finding certain things that you are following, comments and things like that. So, for instance, if you was following this person here, you can tell the time where you was following them at, and probably follow their comment as well in regards to a conversation that you was having. So that is good to have when you're studying, and just being able to backtrack a lot of different things that you've gone through when it comes to your study notes, especially when you're going through lectures to lectures, and that's the good thing about lecture verb. Um, we have another screen feature which is simple. Most apps have it. It's the alert notification. Alert notification on lecture verb gives you the response from different friends, students that you're collaborating with. Being that lecture verb is able to, we allow cross collaboration with students from another university as opposed to the one that you're at, or whether you're from the public and you want to collaborate with someone that has more skill or would want to do a skill transfer, knowledge transfer, So we're able to get people to collaborate in a way and have their alerts directly into their notification feed. So you can follow somebody's comment constructively throughout the journey in different discussions, whether it's on the same topic, but follow that particular tag topic. And so that is something that lecture verb does as a specific feature within this part here, part of the system methodology that would help the students or user to revise basically. So, for instance, uh, Gilmar Blackwood myself has reposted a lecture how to design website, or has reposted your lecture. So the user, default user as Jason West, would have published this particular lecture here, how to design a website. And if we you can see right here that I've just reposted it, let's say a minute ago. In this demo, it would say that Steve Austin has also uh, liked a post, Introduction to Solar Energy, which is part of a lecture that you were following also, or I was following as the user. So Steve Austin right here is following 1,000 plus people and has almost 1,000 followers, 988 followers. Lecture Verb integrates a social network aspects to keep everything in a smooth experience, a post lecture scenario experience with the social network meshed in there as well, so you can actually build up and have statistics upon who to follow, and if you don't want to follow them. But anyway, Steve Austin has basically liked a lecture or has commented on a lecture um, that you've actually joined or has participated in, and that's part of the alert system. Earth science lecture. You can follow Steve um, simply by a click of a button or touch of a button right here. And you can see that uh, the following system goes up and down same way. It would end up in your profile as how many contacts you have. Everything gets updated simultaneously. Um, so there's the alert, the home screen connects you to a number of different options that all come through your home screen newsfeed by just breaking them apart. So recent activities, alert notification, um, and that with the methodology behind the study and learn approach to everything that comes through as an alert helps the user to then come back to revision. Because everything is career driven or driven in the form of your prospectus, what you're studying, everything that comes through is more or less relevant when it gets alerted to you on automatic. So things that are just not um, comments or anything, things that are dedicated to helping you to like choose another lecture. Lecture Thread would give like a push notification, um, and this would be just like a basic system alert to you to say, well, here's something to suggest. Checking out something that is on the lines to what you're studying and things like that.